What's up, everybody? I'm ABC Man, and if you're new, I go to yard sales, estate sales, find undervalued items, and sell on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, what have you. So today I'm at a neighborhood yard sale, and then I might hit another garage sale afterwards. So let's see what we can find. So this particular neighborhood yard sale, the way the description goes is that there's a lot of houses participating, but it ended up not being the case. So I'm at this one that looks like possible something I could pick up, a few items here and there. So I'm looking around. I'm seeing a lot of clothes, which I don't really care for, but there's a lot of it. There's some other stuff here too as well, and it looks like it's fairly set up, but there's nobody here, just that cat over there. So I want to ask you guys, when you go to a garage sale, if it's perfect, it's all set up and everything, and there might be an item or two that you like, will you stay there and politely wait until the person come out? Will you knock on their door to see if they're coming out again? Or will you put the sale back, the sale items that you want back, and then come back later? What will you do? Because that's the situation I'm at right now with this place. You're gonna see me hanging around for a little bit, but then I end up just putting it back and coming back later. I was happy that I came here back again because there was a couple of things that I wanted, and overall it's one of those things that was happy that I sourced. Now the records here are not the greatest condition, but they have some titles that are older than me, and then there's some titles that I recognize, like that Space Odyssey. I recognize that. Not the greatest condition. I had to double check on it. It's not worth that much, but I also don't know the asking price for it. So when I do ask, I'll figure out what I'm going to buy and what I'm not going to buy. I guess this is good time as any to mention to please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching my videos and subscribing and commenting. Still need your help trying to get to that 1.5k subs, and then I'll do a giveaway again as a thank you for every 500 subscribers I get. I appreciate you all, and again, I'm just very surprised I have got the sub count I do, but I could use some more. Thank you guys. So again, thank you guys for subscribing and liking and commenting. I mean, honestly, it means a lot. I mean, it's no biggie for you guys, but it means a lot to me. I have imposter syndrome, and I always think I do, lousy at what I do as a side gig. But I like to do it because it's treasure hunting, right? After all that's said and done, but definitely could do better. Wish I had a bigger space to buy more in volume. Wish I had an environment to do live auctions, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm at another garage sales while I'm editing this one. At the same time, I'm multitasking. I apologize for the background noise, but this one in particular that I went to is not that great. I mean, what I did find was the Never Ending Story album, which I don't see in the wild, honestly. So it's amazing that I found something like that. But let me know if you found anything unique that you don't see often, because that was definitely something I don't see often. So this neighborhood yard sale was all like double wide houses. I'm a little hesitant of going to these because in my history with double wide houses is that they have a lot of junk, a lot of things in pretty bad condition. So I mean, even these records are not the totally greatest condition, but it was cheap enough. I was talking earlier with New Jersey Picker, and I was mentioning about how it's a different mindset when you do like live auctions compared to like static listings. Like live auctions, you could buy more in bulk. You gotta buy a lot of dead weight, but they're still gonna make you some money. Now you can't do that with static listings. You gotta be really picky of what you buy. To me, honestly, it seems like more of a challenge to do static listings as opposed to live listings, live auction that is. So, but to each their own. I'm a little jealous that they could do live auctions. It would clear a lot of stuff out for me, but it is what it is. Also, guys, with you know, my viewing hours being lack thereof. I'm thinking of doing more live videos again. Let me know if you like those past live videos I've done where I roam the city and everything and just chat whatever's in my mind. I like to do it, but you let me know if that's a thing that you appreciate or not. I mean, you know, you, the audience member, helps me get those viewing hours, so I appreciate you guys. So going back to this yard sale again, there's some stuff here and there. I mean, really, the priority is just the vinyl records. I didn't see anything that had a good sell-through rate to sell in the tables itself. Plus, you had the little problem where she was not in the area so I could purchase things. So literally, I'm killing time looking at stuff. And in my head, I'm debating, should I just put it to the side and come back later? What happens if someone takes the item I want? You know, but it's also delaying me from checking out other houses. What to do. So again, what will you do in this scenario? Will you actually wait for the person to come out from the house? Or do you put it on the side and then come back later? I mean, in the end, I did come back later because I was standing around there about 30 minutes, and that's way too long. Now, this particular garage sale, yard sale,
do you mind me?
I should have known better.
Okay.
It took me a while, but I remembered going to this in the past.
Gotcha.
And,
Okay.
It wasn't that great of stuff over here. But because I'm here, I might as well check it out, right? Can't be rude about it.
Yeah.
But most likely, I'm not going to find anything here. But again, if you see something I missed, let me know. So after roaming around the different yard sales, I came back here again, and the lady was finally here. I asked her what happened before. She was taking a shower, so that's quite all right then. But I told her, like, even her cat was waiting for her. So I put the things on the side, and sure enough, it was still there. Thank God.
How much are you asking for?
So I was just gonna pay for that.
$4 for a buck.
$4 for a buck. Okay. Cool.
There's so many.
Yeah,
the records were $4 for $1. So I was like, all right, I only got 2 here. Let me see if I could get 4 to make it to $1. In the end, I couldn't find anything, so I just said, here's $1. I didn't want to deal with the 50 cents. After I dealt with the vinyls, I was checking out the CDs next. The CDs, I didn't see anything great. I only had luck one time with the Taylor Swift CDs and how much that sold for, but not this time. So this is the last yard sale that I'm showing you guys. There's a lot of books here. I didn't see that too many things here. There was a book that I was contemplating here, but then when I looked at the sell-through rate, it wasn't that great, so I didn't want to buy it. There were immaculate records when I asked them if they had any that they brought out. It was a price a little bit higher than expected, but they were in really good condition compared to the last yard sale. So this is a good score, I think. I know there's value with the animal skulls. It's just not something I pick up, and that one's in bad condition too. It seems like it got chipped or cracked or something like that. And it's not the design of the skull that has that hole in it. It looks like it really did get indeed damage. So it's not something I would pick up. Now I'm going through the books. There's one book on the bottom that's like a photography book, and there's value to that. It's sold before, but again, the sell-through rate is bad because when I looked at it, there's a lot listed and not many sold, and the ones that did sold were the ones that were signed. This particular book is not signed. But anyway, this guy actually brought out the records now.
I was telling her earlier.
So guys, I saw you guys. I didn't want to get in your way. My camera actually died after this little bit segment. So I'm going to just show you the haul and the comps, and appreciate you guys watching.
Oh, yeah.
So first up is Murray Head. If you're not familiar with them, they sing One Night in Bangkok. It's a very funky song, so I suggest you listen to it on YouTube. Back in the 80s too. Then we had the one that I don't see too often, The Never Ending Story. And it's a good show too. If you never watched it, check it out. That's also, I believe it was in the 80s too, maybe 90s. And then we have Mumford & Son. This one has good value. Not particularly songs that I listen to, but there is a good sell-through rate for them. And then after the vinyl records, finally the last thing I bought was the board game. Don't know too much about the board game, but all the pieces are there. It's still in good condition and there's some value to it. So again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. So now I'm going to show you the comps.